I think I am live. I think I'm live. Tell me if you hear me, if anybody's here. Let me open up the live stream on my phone and see if it's all good. Looks like I'm doing good. For some reason I could see the chat on my phone, but not on my computer. Okay, so yeah, it's delayed on my computer, but it's good on my phone. Hello, AK. I saw AK on my phone first, and then a couple seconds later, I went onto my computer, so it looks like my computer's going slow. Can you tell me if you hear me well? You hear me well, that's great. Okay, this is great. Perfect. So, I got my wheat cent bag. There's probably 1,000 coins left or so. And I saw this coin at the top. It looks really proof-like. Let me take up my scope a bit. Let's see if anybody else joins us in the chat later. This is a really proof-looking coin. Maybe I should, one sec, I'm gonna lower my window curtains, because I got my lamp, so it's all good. 1 second. Okay, so, I'm gonna wait a minute or two and let's see if some people pop in, and then I'm gonna start. I haven't showed you the reverse of this coin yet. Might be a proof. Might be a proof. I'm not sure. I'm back. I had to get a cup of water. AK's only one in the chat so far. If there's anybody else, say hi. I'd like to see who's here with us right now. I'm gonna count this 1940 wheat cent as a stunner. I'm gonna add it to the board. Stunner 14. And it's way brighter than what it shows on the scope. So I'm gonna put the stunner with the stunners. And time to get on with the hunt. From my bag. Gotta move this water for a sec. Hey, Kay, I don't know why nobody's here. Yeah, it says that there's only one person. Maybe they didn't get the notification. Well, maybe they'll see me in the subscriptions tab. Maybe some people will join later, maybe my friend. So yeah, I'm gonna make some space right over here and start the hunt. I'm gonna grab a handful. And I have grabbed my first handful. I see already a stunner. 1 second, let me get OBS up. Now, for some reason, the scope's showing it a different color. Here, I'm gonna zoom in a little more. Hopefully it'll be better this way. It's pretty weird that nobody came. Well, people will probably come later. Yeah, that's really worn actually. Should I call it a stunner? Let's see the wheat stalks. It's worn. I will not call it a stunner. I will call it polished. 52D. It is extremely worn. That is polished. That's most likely polished. So I will keep it to the side because I don't want to put that coin with all the other wheat cents. You know what? I'm gonna put it with the 52s. It's really a polished bad coin. Next up, we got a 1956 Denver, not the D over D. Another 56 Denver. 1953 Philadelphia. A little bit of something under that 3. I don't think it's anything though. One second, just organizing up. Thank you for staying, by the way, AK. I appreciate it. I'm happy that you're here. So I at least have one person watching. I see another nicer coin. It's worn, but it's got a tweet stock, so let's see the date on that. 1956 Denver. I'll keep it to the side. Trying to make some space over here since I'm running out of space. We've got so many stunners. Oh, AK. A stunner is a really nice uncirculated coin, most likely red or gold toned. Just they're called stunners because they look amazing. Just and the word stunners is only used for old coins because like it doesn't stun you when it's a new coin, but like when you see an old coin like that in extremely nice shape in a coin box, you call it a stunner because it really stuns people, like excites people and surprises. So it's got the nickname stunner and old pennies. Anyways, let's continue with the hunt. I don't see anything other than brown wheat cents in this handful, so we'll just continue on. We got a 57 Denver. By the way, sorry for the delay between us, AK. We got a 1948. Yeah. Okay, so you just got I just got. Here's a 1957. 1956 Denver. Got a 1944 Denver. AK, in bank boxes, maybe once every 2 boxes, but if I'm lucky, I could get 2 in a box. But in this slot, I'll probably get somewhere like a roll, 50, maybe. If not less than maybe a 30 to 40. This one's pretty nice. That's a pretty nice 1950. It's brown, but it's super nice. So if it's nice enough, yeah. Look at those wheat socks. It's got something going on over there. I'll keep it to the side. You didn't understand, AK? What don't you understand? Okay, I just got the okay message, so I think I understand now. Nothing with this 1944 Denver. Not the D over S, which I look for. And this 1956 is not the D over D. '57 Denver. '55. '48. Oh, AK, you don't understand well? And yeah, I don't know what Rupples is or Rubbles. I don't know how to say it, but seems like a lot though. Foreign currency could really get to a lot. Though sounds like it is expensive from your perspective. Here's a nice 1957 Denver. I'll keep it to the side. Okay, let's continue. Got a 1956 Philadelphia. Oops, I dropped it. Yeah, okay. Another 1956 Denver. Just like that. 1956 Denver. Another, wait, yeah, just a tiny little die chip on the top of the 9. Nothing special. 1953, corroded with some detail. Another 1956 Denver. '56 Philadelphia. AK album fillers. So the way it is, so I have an album. So an album is a book. You probably know what album is. But so you know, like there's those books where you have to fill in every single date. And mint mark. Like I have one from 1909 to 1958 where I have to fill in every date, 1909 P and S to 1958 P and D. And there's all the different mints, you know, Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco. So album fillers are the dates I'm missing. So if I find something I don't have in the album, which I found a 1952 S from the San Francisco Mint. That's the one I found, which I put in my album. That's what an album filler is, and I'm looking for the 1943 S now and the 1954 S. The S ones are a little bit harder than the DNS, by the way. The S ones are harder than the DMP. Here we have a 1958. Pretty worn 48. 1955 Denver. 1956 Denver. 1951 San Francisco. 1956 Denver. Nothing wrong with that. We got our 1946 S. Let's see where, right over here it goes. Pretty weird, nobody has joined yet. Pretty nice wheat sound over here. 1942S. Goes right over there. 1957 Denver. No, 53 Denver. The scope really came in handy. Let's see, how many people are here in the stream? Looks like there's 4 people now. You guys, you can talk to me in the chat. Did you come from recommended? Back down to 3 people. Well, I'm gonna continue with the hunt. We got a 45 San Francisco. We got very few 45s. And way more 56s and 57s, so it's pretty weird. That's a 1952. 1950 Denver. 1944 Denver. We got a 46 Denver. We got a 1956 Denver. Ooh, that D is a little bit off. But it's not really valuable. We got a pretty nice 58. Pretty good detail. Let's check out the back. Not bad. We got a 51. Goes right over there. A 1956. 1958 Denver. 1952 San Francisco. Let's go. Where does it? Wish I could show you what it's like. You know what? Maybe I can. I'll show you right after this 1940. I'm gonna try my best. I have to move my scope a bit. You see him. Okay, I'm on my raw finds treasure mat. Dude, this is the... Okay, I'm gonna focus it a bit. Trying my best over here. How come all your messages are getting deleted, AK? I can't believe I'm doing this through my scope. I have all this stack of 96s and 57s. It goes downwards. We got all the other dates. Sorry it doesn't show the best and the lights off. But at least I could show you this from my scope. So yeah, all this stack, all in date order. And then over here, we have long stacks of 1956s and 57s. All the same date. Everything. Let me put my scope back regular. Every time you send a message, I think it says message retracted. What's going on? This is kind of weird. One second. Maybe it's my computer. I don't even know if he's here anymore. Looks like there's one person watching, sadly. I don't think it's gonna get as good as last time. Last time we got 7 people watching, there were a lot of people here. Oh, AK's still here, that's good. There's no glitch. I don't think so. So it seems like you're just deleting all your messages for some reason. I don't mind. This hunt. Yep, you've been deleting messages. Okay. We've got a 1956 Denver. A 1951 Denver. A 1950 San Francisco. A 1942 Denver. A 1956 Philadelphia. A 1957 Philadelphia. A 1955 Philadelphia. Wait, I didn't check it for the 4-man CDO, and it's not it. We got here a 1955 Denver. A 1953 Philly. A 1957 Philly. A 1950 San Francisco. A 1942 Denver. Oh, I actually dropped some 56s. 1 second. And a 1948 right over there. Okay, let's continue. I got a pretty nice 1958, but it's brown. It's got amazing detail. Never mind, the socks aren't the best. It's pretty nice on the front though. I just dropped one. Here we got a 1956 Philadelphia. Coins are history. Welcome. I got them from E-Crater, but sadly they're all 1940 to 1958. But I did get them for 4 cents each, which is a pretty good deal. There are some stunners. I did find some minor errors. And yeah, that's all cool. If you're interested, just search up 5,000 wheat cents on E-Crater. And please say you came from CoinKid if you buy any. I got a 44 Denver. 1950 Denver. 1955 Denver. AK, I do not clean coins, but well, whenever one's gunky, I just run it through hot water and rub with my hand, with my fingers, and that's all. No actual real cleaning like the professionals. I don't even have MS-70 or any cleaning supplies for coins. Um, the once I did clean a 1943 steel cent, with some lemon or something like that. Here we got a 1955. Got a 1947 Denver. Here we've got a 1957 Philadelphia. 1944 Denver. AK just sent out an empty message somehow. Oh wait, no, I see it says okay. That's super weird. For a second it lagged and it sent an empty message. That was weird. We got a 1944 Denver. Right over there. It goes. 1950 San Francisco. Right over here. Another 1950 San Francisco. You know, let me just put this under the scope. It's not too bad. It's pretty nice. But I'll be keeping it as a regular 50 San Francisco. Got another 1956 Denver here. A 1958 Denver. Got a 1940 San Francisco. A 1954 San Francisco. Hey, wait. I just realized 54 San Francisco is an album filler. We got an album filler. Let me take out my penny album. Let me take out my penny album. I'm pretty excited for this one. Now we only need the 1943S. And I don't think we'll find it because we haven't had any steals since yet. Let me show you guys. As you can see, you've gotten every single day. Nearly every single day. And nearly every single mint mark. And now, let me show you the problem. Ugh, one sec, I can't find room for my scope. Right over there, that's a problem. Ugh, this is so bad. You know what, I can't show it with my scope, I'm sorry everybody. And my iPad's broken, sadly. I tried connecting it, but it doesn't work. There's something wrong. But we've got an album filler. A 1954S. Where'd I put it? Right over there it is. This marks history. 1954 Sam. We needed it. That is the first time I have seen this date and mint mark combined in my entire life. That is a pretty hard spot filler. Only 96 million minted. Let's compare that to the 252 million minted in Denver. That's pretty nice. 1954S goes into the album. That is looking good. I will add an album filler to the board. Let's go to album fillers. We got 2. We won't get any key dates, so I'm gonna take that out. Maybe I'll no, I won't replace it with anything. We are looking good. And just like that, that is about good. Perfect. That is about all we need. We need a 1943 S to finish all the album fillers. Here we got a 58 Denver. 1953. Let me move the scope up a little bit. And the wheat sense over a little. We got a 1946. Let me get it to focus better. Sure, that's pretty good. We got a lot of 46s in the Suns. Way more 46s than 45s, which is really weird. That's a 1952 S. 1958 Denver. Silver Scripter, hello. I sent out your package just an hour ago. I sent you the tracking number. I text you it. Yes, it is. It is a lot of cents. So many. I wish I could show you what my desk looks like, but I broke my only charger that connects my computer to my iPad. I have another one, but for some reason it won't connect. With the OBS is just not working. Here, I'm gonna try one more time really fast, and if it doesn't work, I'm not gonna keep trying. I'm just gonna continue on. So let me turn on Bluetooth again to connect the computer to that. Yeah, it says not charging. Okay, now it's back to charging. So let's go to Bluetooth. Turn it off. Turn it on. Connect to MacBook Pro. Video capturing device. I see you have a new profile picture. No, wait, never mind. Your profile picture is just loading. It's not. It was hard to see from far away. So let's go to device and add iPad 3 and press OK. So I'm gonna make the scope smaller. This is really weird. Okay, so I'm gonna make this small again. Click on this, making it bigger. This is super weird. It's not working. I think maybe I have to make it smaller. I see this little sign, but it's not working. This is extremely weird. So I'm not gonna keep trying. I give up with the iPad. Let's make the scope full screen again, and I will continue. Sorry, I can't show you my wrap-up video. Right, like that. We got it. Next up, we got a 46 San Francisco. By the way, all the coins that I sent out to you came 49S, which I couldn't find. If I find it, that's kind of sad because I already sent out your package. I heard that once in Libya, before the appearance of its own currency in the 19th and 20th centuries, the US dollar was the state currency. I wonder if these coins still remain there. I don't know what you mean by that. I know that there was state currency. That each state had their own dollar bills. There was a New York State $1 bill or a Florida State $1 bill. It was the colonies really. There were a few states back then. And in 1863, they made like the first $1 bill for the whole country. I don't know anything about Libya. Pronounce it. I don't know about currency anywhere outside of the U.S. and barely know about coins outside the U.S. other than Canada. So yeah, but there used to be state currency. Pretty interesting, but not to me. I like coins, not really currency. I'm not really a currency guy. Yes, Silver Scripter, I am almost at 200 subscribers though. My next giveaway will be at 250. I only plan to do them at the big milestones, not every 100, because I don't have many coins in my collection. But once I get monetized, I will do a lot more giveaways than now. Most of the money will go away to the coin community, and then I'll keep some to grow my collection myself. Here we got a 1957 Denver. What else we got here? A 1951 Philadelphia. Liberia is an independent country in Africa. It wasn't a colony. So I don't know. I know the U.S. I think made currency for the Philippines. So and oh wait, I know AK. There's a U.S. mint in Africa. Maybe that's what you're talking about. But they the U.S. owns an African mint, and I don't know if they made African coins or U.S. coins. But the U.S. mint owns a mint in Africa, and that mint makes all the coinage for Africa. I don't know if it was U.S. coins or African coins, though. Not sure. Next up, we got a 1951 Philadelphia. Goes right over there. A 1946 San Francisco. 1948 San Francisco. One up from your Silver Scripter. You needed a 49 San Francisco. Those are pretty hard. I don't even have one. And I've gone through thousands and thousands of coins. We got a 1944 Denver right over there. Let's take a look. I don't think there's any error with the Denver. There is a D over S. Yeah, AK. So I think the mint was there since like the 1800s that the U.S. owned in Africa. Though I'm not sure. I don't know too much about currency. Maybe you could find the answer on the internet or somewhere else on the coin community. But yeah, I'm not the best with currency. I'm really, or anything outside the US. Here we got a 1956 Philadelphia. Goes right over there. A not bad 57 Denver. We got a 1956 Philadelphia. A 1950 Denver. 1957 Denver. A 1944 Denver. 1945 Denver. Pretty surprising we don't have many 45s at all, especially compared to all the dates around it, and it's really common. Oh, goodbye, AK. 2338. I guess. Yeah, that's how far we are in. So maybe you'll pop by in later or tomorrow, or I'll see you in the comments. And yeah, let's see if he was the last person left, or if there's still anybody else in the stream. We got 2 people watching now. It just did from 3 to 2. He must have left. So, you guys, you can talk to me through the chat, whoever's left. Thank you, Silver Scripter. Let's open OBS again. Let's take out this 52 Denver and put it right over here. You got a 53 Denver? No, it's a San Francisco. 1958 Denver. Got a 1956 Denver. A 1940 Philadelphia. I got a 1956 Denver. Hopefully some other people join. AK was good company. Or if you are here and listening to me, talk to me in the chat. Hello, Mike. Thank you for the luck. Hopefully it helps. I got a 1957 here. 1945. Which goes right over here with the 45s. A 1957 Denver. Yet another 1956. I'm about to run out of space for the 1956s. I've crossed the map with 1956 cents. We got a 1944 Denver. Not that he over us. A 1947 Denver. Right over there. A 1946 Philadelphia. A 1950. Is that a 56 or a 50? I think it's a 56 Denver. Pretty weird. Let's check to see if there's doubling anywhere else, because I think or something else. But it kind of looks like there's doubling in the 9. Maybe a bit on the back of the D also, and a little on the back of the 5. Seems like corrosion. I have no idea what this coin is. I'm not going to keep it as defined. I'm just going to stack it with the 56s. Here we got a 1946 San Francisco. 1947 San Francisco. Got a 1948 San Francisco. Old foreigns. I don't know much about them, but they're fun. They're fun to find. Let me take a look at the back of this coin. It's got all full wheat stalks, but it's really dark. I don't like that. Would have been a super nice coin if it was red. 42S in this nice shape. That would have been pretty nice. I mean, like in this nice shape in red. About a 1944. A 1951 Denver. We're going to run out of this, finish this handful soon. 51 Denver goes right over there. We're almost done with this handful. Here we got 1956 Philly. Got a 1940 something S, 45S. Gotta add to the stack. We got a 1946 Philadelphia. Wait, let me just check that really fast. Just something extra on that part of the 4. Let me put this 46 with the 46s. I got a 1944 Denver. Not the D over S. And we got a 1942 Philadelphia. Just like that. Another 1944 Denver. You know, we have so many of these. We might find a D over S, hopefully. Really hopeful. That would make up the whole value of this. Or maybe some other error that could make up the whole value of this. Like just a 1956 D over D in pretty nice shape. 25 to 50 bucks really makes it up. Got a 1953 over here. 1951 Denver. Another 55 Denver. I don't know if that's tiny doubling or damage or just something that I see. By tiny doubling, I mean like short doubling. I think it's damage. Let me take a look at the back of this. Well, I don't know if that's anything, so I'm just gonna put it over here. I got a 1956 number. (1942) Philadelphia. So yeah, when it's worn like this, it kind of looks like it's got a bit of doubling. Okay, so let's put this 42 with the 42s. Next up, 1955. I can't tell if it's the poor man's CDO, and even if it is, it wouldn't go for anything. So I'm not keeping it to the side. That's a 1957 Denver with some die chips in a 9. Common. Another 9. Got a 56 Denver. 58 over here. Perfect. Let me just take a look at this. Yeah, 1 second. What coins do I like to collect? US coins and nothing else. Wheat pennies, Indian head pennies, old pennies. Mostly, yeah, just old US coins. So, old pennies, junk silver, Morgans, that kind of stuff. I got 4 coins left in this handful, and then I'll grab the next handful. I got a 1940-60, a 1950-60. Gotta check that. Nothing. And the last coin, a 1946p. Just like that, we finished that handful. We're not even halfway done because I don't even know if we're a quarter way done. Time to grab the next handful right out of the middle. Let's set it down. This one's a bit smaller. And I already see some nicer coins peeping out. But I'm still going to do this in order, though this one's at the top. So I'm going to put this one down. I don't know the date yet. Hopefully it's from the 40s. It's got nice wheat stalks. It's most likely from the 50s. I'm not looking at the date. Just flipped it over. 1953 Philadelphia. Pretty nice. I'm counting it as a stunner. We'll put it right in there. I'm going to add 1 stunner to the board. We got 15 stunners. Okay, let's continue. I got a nice 50 Denver, but not nice enough. Let's just look at the back really fast. Pretty nice weight stocks, but not nice enough to keep to the side. This is another pretty nice one. 1951 Denver. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one to the side. This one, I don't know if I should count it as a stunner since it's got a lot of brown, but it's also got a lot of red. I'm gonna count it as a stunner, yeah. Next up, we got a 52 Denver. Looks like we got a polished 1946 Denver. It's pretty worn to be red. It's too worn to be red. Damaged and everything. Never mind. Well, it's polished, but it's got some nice wheat stalks. It's obviously scratched, but I will keep it to the side. I will not count it as a stunner. And let's continue. Guys, stunner. This I call a stunner. Look at those wheat stalks. That one's a little weaker than that one. But look at the front. That's a pretty nice 52. Not bad. I'm going to keep it to the side as a stunner. Just like that, right over there. We got something. Hello, welcome Coin Chaser. You are a mod. Yes, you are. 57 number. Right over there. Hello, Coin Chaser. Welcome to the stream. We've gotten a lot of stunners lately. We got a 1957 over here. Let me move this a bit. Just like that. 1948. Welcome to the stream. Let's see what else we got. That's a not bad 57 number. That's a not bad 57 number. Let me take a look at those wheat socks on the back. Those are pretty nice, but it's not nice enough for me to keep. And it's got some scratches. Yeah, especially in the front. Not the best. Pretty nice, but I'll be keeping it with the 57s. What else do we have in here? We got a 42 number. It's going good, Coin Chaser. We've gotten more stunners than regular, which is always good. No steal since yet. We filled in another spot in my album, 1954S. All we need now is a 1943S. No new errors to add. I'm running out of space for the 1956s. Let me show you. So you probably won't be able to see so well. I'm gonna run I'm using my scope since I broke my iPad. Not the iPad, but the iPad charger. But just like that. So I got long stacks of 56s across the whole Raw Finds treasure map, because that's what I'm doing, sorting here by date. And some of them go up to piles of 5, like right over here. 5 in a row, but then the 56s, we got like piles of like 12 in a row, maybe more, probably more, like 15. And I've run out of space for 1956s, and the 1957s are right behind. I'm on my last stack, and I don't know what to do after. When I run out of space with the 56s, maybe I'll start going to the side. Got a 1950 Denver. Let me focus it again. Just like this right over here. That's focused. Focus, focus. Just like that. That's nice and focused. Actually, the scope's too low. 1950 Denver. We got a 57 Denver. And a 1958 Denver. That's what I do when I have to sort through a lot of coins. I separate them by date. Yes, and I'm running out of space for the 56s. Ugh. I must have actually put this 47. That's what the 58s. That's an accident. Gotta put this 58 where it goes. Right over here, we got a 1956 Denver. Another 56, which does not help because that is the last 56 that I can fit on the mat. So either I'll go off the mat or to the side. No idea. We got a 58 Denver. A 1957 Denver. Right on the side. We got a 1945 Denver. Let's keep this. I got a real problem with the 56s, so I'm not looking for them. I'm flipping over the reverses and going straight for the date. Got a 1946. This is the reverse of a 1957 Denver. 57s are catching up. What do we have here? Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the side. That's a 56 Denver. What else we got here? A 1950 San Francisco. Another 1950 San Francisco. I'm not gonna show that one. Another 1950 San Francisco. Right. Okay, 3 in a row. That's pretty weird. I'm not showing that one either. I mean, I guess here I could show you them. In a second, let me take them out right here. A 50S. 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 In a row. Pretty weird. Okay, let me put them in a stack and continue. We got a 1941 Denver. Goes with the 41s right over here. I've run out of space for the 1940s as well. We got a 1956 Denver. Goes with the 56s. On the side now. We got a 51 Denver. I've run out of space for those two. So I'm going to start a new stack going forward. Really, for the 56s when we run out of space, we're going to the side. That's sad. Too many 56s. We got a 44D. Doesn't look like the D over S. Another stack of the 44s now. What else do we have? A 1955 Denver. Let's put it with the 1955s. Right over there. 1951. Right over there. 47 Denver. Goes with the 47s. Got a 1945, I think. Yep. Pretty thick 5. Let's put that over there. Got a 1956 Denver. Right with the 56s. Wait, I didn't check the D. Nothing special. Just as always. We got so many 56s and none of them are the D over D. 51Ss. 55D. 5070. 48 Philadelphia. Just trying to pick up the stack that just fell. Just give me a second. Let's continue. Got a 1956 Denver. You guys, you could talk to me through the chat. Looks like there are down from 4 to 2. At our peak, we had 4 as well. We've had 4 a couple of times, not 5 yet. We got a 57 Denver. Something weird going on with that D, or is it just me? I think there's something inside of it, but I don't think it's part of the coin. Environmental damage, probably. Got a 1950 San Francisco or Denver. I got a 1950 San Francisco. Got a 1944 Philadelphia. Got a 1946 Denver. $1941 Denver. 52 Denver. 42 Denver. Goes in the back. 57 Denver. The 47D looked like it was struck through Greece. Okay, looks like there's buffering as well. Let me. Where is it? Right over here. Let me put it under the scope again. Maybe the 9 and 7 a bit. I'll keep it to the side. Thank you for telling me, Coins for History. I've been going through this boring and I didn't even notice that. The 9 and 7 are, so Gray Strike, I'll count it as an error because Gray Strike is an error. Up, cancel, no, okay. And I will keep it to the side. Thank you. Thank you, Coins for History for telling me, and thank you to CoinChaser for reporting the buffering. Hopefully it's good by now. If it isn't, tell me. It could say there's more buffering. So let's put this 1947 with the other fines and continue. Let's check this 55, see if it's the poor man's CDO, and I do not think so. There is something going on under the 5, but I don't think it's anything. I already found a 55 poor man's CDO, but it's under a lot of coins. It's between my penny and nickel mat, and all my coins are on my penny mat. We got a 57 Denver. Another 57 Denver. We got a 1956 Denver. $1940 Philadelphia. How come you deleted all your messages, CoinChaser? Oh wait, except for the how's it going. We got a 1940. I'll put it with the 40s right over there. 1942 Denver. I got a 1946 Philadelphia. Right over there it goes. 40 San Francisco. I've run out of space for the 1940s, so I'm stacking them higher than regular. Here we got a 1944 Denver. Wait, didn't check for the D over S. I do not see it. I got a 45 Denver right over here. A 1956 Denver with some damage. Okay, CoinChaser says it's good now. That's good, that's good. Must be my Wi-Fi. Must have gone down a bit for a second there. It happens all the time. Can't. Not even Mr. Beast or any of the big YouTubers. Hello, Mopey. Welcome. I've been streaming for an hour now. Would you believe it? An hour and 8 minutes, and it only feels like 20 minutes. That's a 56D, not the D over D. Happy to have you back, Mopey. Do you think that's a great strike or no? There's also something going on with that 9. I have no idea because I'm not the best at coins. Coins or history is probably better than me. You even noticed that other great strike? Now I'm paying more attention and I see this. I don't know, because 46s were struck weak. Lots of them. You tell me what you think. I'm going to keep it to the side for now. And if Coins or History says it's nothing, just regular, I'll throw it back with the 46s. And if he says it's he or she says it's a gray strike, I'm gonna add an error to the board and keep it where it is. Here we got a 48 San Francisco. By the way, remember guys that there is a chat delay, so I won't be answering your questions immediately unless I go onto the chat and tell you myself. But you'll have to wait 30 seconds. until, or 30 seconds to like then until you see what I told you, because there is a delay. YouTube always says this delay. It's pretty annoying, but I work with it. Here we got another 1957. Pretty cool. Another 1956 Philadelphia. Hello, Luca. Mopey, I think I know Luca. I think he has a twin named Kyle. We got a 1955 Denver over here. And we've got here a 1950 Philadelphia. I got a 52S. I'll put it with the 52S's over here, with the 52 PDS's. I'm not separating by mint. I'm too lazy to do that. It takes way too long. Another 46S with a weak 46. I'm going to take that 46 out again. I think all the 46S's are weak. Let's put the 46s over here. That's, here is a 42S. Yeah, CoinGister just said not a gray strike, and I'm pretty sure it's not for the one I just showed, since ET doesn't go that fast. Here's not that one. Okay, so I don't know Luca then, but welcome Luca to the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Here's another 1946. That's a 1949 Denver. Goes right over here. Oh, I've run out of space for for the stack. I could stack right behind it. He already got another 1946S. And it's a bit weak, but it's stronger than the others. But I guess all the 46s are weak like that, I guess. And the San Francisco Mint. Also the Philadelphia Mint. The Denver Mints were better that year. They were the best for cents that year, 1946. Here we got another 1958 Denver. I don't know. I don't remember you, Luca. Maybe I don't remember. I know lots of Lucas as well, so maybe yeah. I don't know. Here we got a 1957 Denver. Let's put it with the 57s. Ugh, I actually put a 58 over the 57s. Happens all the time. I'm about to run out of space for the 57s as well. Yeah, it was probably long ago. With the pandemic, I haven't seen many people at all. Not even you, Mopey. I haven't seen you in a year, I think. I got a 1944 there. Look at this 1946S. I guess they're all like that. 1944 Denver, not the D over S. We got a 1946 Philadelphia, right over there. A 1944 Denver, not the D over S. Another 1956 Philadelphia, time for the second stack to the middle, to the side. And another 1956, too many of those. Got a 1954 Philadelphia. Not getting many of those 54s or 49s. Those are the lower mintage of these, of this era of 1940 to 1958. Then we got a 1956 Philadelphia. And, oh, look at what I found. Look at what I found. $19.59 We've got one. That's we got one. We got a 1959. Would you believe it? I haven't looked at the back yet. What if it's a wheat cent? What if it's a mule cent? Wait for it. Live reveal. It's a memorial cent. We got a 59 over here, so I guess I'll put that with the others. Maybe I'll even add 1959s over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spacing 1959s, and we got one. We did it. We got a 1959. Congrats to us. That is awful. It is not a wheat cent, in case you're wondering. And this slot is supposed to be any date from 1958 and before. And we got a 1959. That's not the best. But oh well. It's only one coin. Here we got a 56 number. Weirdo. Take a look at those, yeah, it's pretty nice, but I won't keep it. Wait, did I just see a die chunk over there? No, it's just damage. 1956 number right over there. Pretty nice, I gotta say. But it's got too much brown for me to keep. That was the last coin. Let's take a grab from the bag. Okay, we've gotten a bunch of more coins. I already see a stunner at the top. I see a stunner at the top. Looks a bit older, might be 40s. The rim is a little higher, which is, the older they got, the higher the rims was. Then it's a 1953 Denver. I think I just found a D over D. A D over D stunner. What I just found. Did I just find a stunner D over D? I think over D stunner. Or was I just seeing things? Let me yeah, that's focused. I think we've got a D over D. Do you see that? Do you see the split at the top of the D? And it's thicker. We've got a little extra stuff on the bottom as well. We've got a stunner error. A stunner error. A 1953 D over D. CoinChaser says he doesn't think it's a D over D. Over D. But you know, these D over Ds could get close. They don't have to be like that 1956 D over D that I found. I'm going to count it as a stunner and an error. 1953 D over D. Gotta remember that. Hopefully I don't forget that it's an error and put it with the other stunners. Just as a regular stunner. I'll try again on a different tab. Okay, 1 second. You guys, you're gonna hear me break up for like 10 seconds while I change my Wi-Fi to the better one. Okay, I am back. The buffering should have stopped. The buffering should have stopped. I am back. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to wheat cents. 1909 to 1958. We're on the PCGS price guide. Let's go all the way up to 1953 Denver. It's taking a while to load. I'm sorry about the bad internet. 1953 Denver. We do have some varieties under here. It does have that plus sign. But I want to look at the minor varieties too, so I could make sure I've got the right one. Wait, I'm on 1947D. That was an accident. Got to look at the 1953D. That's the one. Let me put it under the scope again. Let me check. It's good on OBS. Yeah, that is a stunner and 53D over D. Let's take a look at those wheat reverses. That is pretty nice. We got a D over D stunner. I think it's more of a D over slanted D, because that's kind of what it looks like. Going all the way up to 1953 Denver. Right over here, 1953 Denver. I'm pressing on it. Let's see what varieties it's got. We've got 12 coin varieties. I'm going to tap on them, and it's going to take forever to load. 12 varieties. Okay, so there's 9 varieties that have to do with the D mint mark. I'm going to look at the D repunched mint mark and see if it looks like mine. Let me go to the chat really quick and see what it's saying. Okay, CoinChaser says it's good. Let me take a look at this. That one's not it. That one's way far apart and it's to the side. So that one's not it. Let's look at another type. Let's look, okay, so at the D over D. So that was D repunch member. There's a D over D and a DFS502 or PMFS502. So after this, I'm gonna look at the D over D and then the FS502, and we'll see which one it looks like the most. It is not the D over D either. So let's look at the FS502 and pray. FS502, D over D. What does it look like? I'm really hoping for something good. Let's go. It looks just like the FS502. Okay, wait, but not really though. One sec. Let me open OBS and let me look at this again. No, it's not the same thing. The FS502 looks a bit different. So I don't know, but it is a D over D. So sorry for the break. Let's continue with the hunt. I'm gonna put the D over D right under here at the corner. And let's continue. Oh, and I see another stunner. Oh, look at those wheat stalks. It looks amazing. This one might be from the 40s. It looks a little older above. Please be from the 40s. Oh, yes it is. Even though the 46 is weak because they always were, even at the beginning they were weak, we got a stunner of a 46 with a weak 46. Of course. That's how weak the 46s were when they came out. Would you believe it? The rest of the coin is strong and nice. Gotta look at those wheat stalks on the back again. That is an amazing 1946. It is amazing. Let me see how many people are in the stream. Looks like 0. So I've been talking to myself. But I don't mind in case somebody's coming in and YouTube's lagging, or if somebody's here. I'm gonna keep talking, or else I'm talking to myself. We've got a 1950 San Francisco. Guys, talk to me in the chat. Talk to me in the chat. Got a 1953 Denver. Right over there. Just like that. 1953 Denver. We got a 1957 Denver. Is there something with that D? I do not think so. We got a 1957 Denver again. Got a 1950 San Francisco. A 1942 Philadelphia. A 1950 San Francisco. I got a 1954 Denver. Hopefully somebody joins. Got a 1945-48 San Francisco. 1954 Denver. 1957 Denver. 1958 Denver. 1947 Denver. A 1942 Philadelphia. We got a 1956 Denver. Ooh, that is a nice 1946. Yeah, another one. Coinchaser says he's here, but it says, let me see. Oh my god, it just jumped to 3 people. It went from 0 to 1 to 3 to 2 again. Coinchaser's here. That is a nice 1946. That is a nice 1946. I'll keep it to the side, but I won't count it as a stunner since it has too much brown in it. Right over there. Just like that. Oh, and right next to it, another pretty nice 1946. It's not as nice though. It's too brown to keep. Oh, it's got some red. It's got some red on the reverse. Look at those sweet stalks. But I'm gonna put it with the. You know what? I can't resist. I'm gonna put it with the other 46 right back there. Still can't believe this one though. This one is amazing. That is amazing. We got a 53 over here. 53 Philadelphia. Got a 57 Denver. I don't know if there's something wrong with the Denver. We got a 51S. Let me put my scope a little closer over here. 51 San Francisco, I think. Let me check with my naked eye, and it looks like it is a Denver. 51 Denver. It's really hard to see that, but it is a Denver. We got a 1956 Denver. Right over there. Let me just check something. Okay, so we got the 56 Denver right over there. Too many of those. A 51 Denver. 1948S. 42S. Should stop saying it out before I put it under the scope. Because I barely see it before I touch it and put it under the scope. That's a nice 58 Denver. It's too brown for me to keep. Let's just check out those wheat stalks. Yeah, they're also a bit worn. More worn than I'd like to keep a brown one. I haven't kept any brown ones yet. I'm only going to keep them if they're in phenomenal shape. Welcome, Forrest. Forrest, it's been a while. We haven't talked in a while, you know? I'm in the middle of my 5,000 wheat cent hunt. Got 5,000 wheat pennies. Weighed 37 pounds. Pretty cool. Welcome in, Forrest. Here we got a 55 Denver. A 1951 Denver. Right over there. A 1942 Denver. Just like that. Let's put it over here. We got a 1958 Denver. We got a 1950 San Francisco. Goes right over here. Just like that. 1 second. I'm actually making these diagonal. Right over there it goes. Got over here in 1958 Denver. Got a 1956 Denver. Got a 1956 Philly. A 1950 Denver. 1957 Denver. 1956 Denver. Nothing wrong with the D. Whoa, that is nice. Look at this. Purple toning as well. Look at those wheat stalks. That is nice. Let's see what dates. 57 Denver. I will count it as a stunner. I am keeping it, of course. That is a nice one. Let's put stunner number 19 of the hunt. Got a 1940 Denver. Right over there. That is another nicer one. But it's brown. Let's see the date on it. Not a bad 51 Denver. Nothing wrong with the D, so I will put it with the 51 numbers. I will not keep it to the side. I got a 1953 Denver. A 1940 San Francisco. We're piling up on the 40s, and that's not good. We got a 1958 Philadelphia. We got one. We got a pre-40s. We got one. We did it. I am so happy. We finally got him one. Okay, fine. It's only a 1939. It's only 1 year before the 1940s. But it is our first pre-1940s. Of the night. The hunt. So to make this a little smaller and add 1959s slash pre-40s. We've gotten 2 of those. I'm gonna add a space between the pre and 40s. Just like that. We've gotten 2. It's not really a nice find, but thanks for stopping by, Jaji Music Man Coins. First, pre-1940s. Finally, we got one from the 30s. That is nice. But I have nowhere to put it because I didn't think we were going to find any from before 1940. So I've only got 1940 to 1958 on this map. I'm going to put it with the finds. Right under the maps with the finds. I'm running out of space for the finds as well. But that's good because that means we've got a couple of them. That's a 56. We've got to start another stack of those. We got a 1940. '44 Denver. Everybody's saying congratulations just because I got a one pre-1940s, but really if you find a 1939, you wouldn't even have that reaction if it was in a bank box or on the floor. We got a 1944 Denver. Let me check it for the D over S. Nothing. Goes right over there. Let's see this 52 Denver. We got a 1958 Philadelphia. A super worn 1940. Look at that. I would have thought that it was an old one. Looking at the back. If I saw the back, I would have thought it was a teens. It's a worn 1940. Hello, Riley Hunt's Coins. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I'm doing my Wheats and Hunts. I'm not even halfway through. Would you believe it? It's going to take a couple of days of streaming. I started streaming Wednesday and it's Friday already. Might do a super long stream on the weekend. I probably won't be able to stream Sunday night, but maybe on a Sunday afternoon. And yeah, that's the way it's going to go. We got a 57 over here. A 1956 Denver. Kind of tired. We got a 1946 San Fran. No, wait. It's a Denver as well. We got a 1948 Philadelphia. Here we've got another 1956 Denver. Got a 1945 over here. You guys can't see it, but I can see it with the naked eye. It's a 45. Coins 2.0, welcome. Looks like everybody's coming in right now. Happy to see that the stream is thriving. We've got 5 people in the stream. That is the highest today so far. Let me put this 45 where it belongs. Happy to see you. Happy you stopped by. Got a 1956 Philadelphia. Another 1956 Philadelphia. These 56s really stacked up. I've run out of room for the 56s, so I had to go to the side. They ran all the way across the map. We got a 1955. Wait, let me just check that. Looks like a Denver. Got a 1947 Denver. We got a 1951 Denver. Goes right over there. I don't see anything else really well in this little handful. We're almost done with this handful. So let me just put these last few coins on the scope. We got a 1956 Denver. Gotta check for the D over D. I do not see it. I'll put it with the other 56s, which have gone off the side. Too many 56s. I'm gonna have like 10 rolls of those by the end of this. We got a 1955 Denver. Let's see the chat. Yeah, I got 5 errors. Coins 2.0. Though I'm gonna take one away. I just realized I forgot to take one away. It's 4. In fact, actually it's 3 because I added one before. I have to take away 2 1946 Free Strikes because really the 46s were always struck weak on that. Just found out it's 3, but we have a stunner D over D, if you would believe it. Let me put it under the scope for you, Coins 2.0. This is it. It's a 1953 stunner, D over D. Extremely nice. You could see the D behind the D on that one. Stunner. I didn't find a similar one on PCGS, so I'm going to have to look up Variety Vista later. We've also got a grease strike on something else. I found this coin earlier I want to show you because it might be a proof, and if it is, it could be valuable because it's an older one. But this is an amazing 1940. Let me put the scope up so you can see it better. This is a 1940 possible proof. What do you think, Coin 2.0? CoinChaser, I didn't show you this either. Only AK was here when I showed the stream this, and then everybody started rolling in a bit late. But yeah, I think that is a proof. Look how hard it struck. Look how beautiful those sides are. I think this could be a proof. I am unsure though. I think it might be. Look how shiny that is. Look at my reflection. My finger reflection. That, I think, is a proof. And if it is, 1940 proofs, those are the older ones that go for more than regular. And yeah, so we got the D over D, and I forgot the other two errors. Let me take a look really fast to see if I can see an error over here. It's really all stunners. We got a 1949 in the first stream. By the way, the stats continue in each stream. So every time I start a stream, it's the same stats as the stream before. So these are all the same stats from when we started in stream 1. And yeah, I just got the chat saying that's a nice 1940. Anyways, soon we'll see if they think it's a proof or not. Got a 1956 Denver. Yeah, Coin 2.0 says it might be a proof. Can be a proof. I don't see any D over D on this. We got a 1948 Philadelphia. The 48 goes right over here. We got a 1958 Denver. Force left after he's had high. We got a 52 San Francisco. We've gotten a lot of those. I needed that one for my album, and I filled that in on the first day. And then just recently, I got a 54S to fill in the album. The last thing I need, in the 1940 to 1958 range, since I won't get any more pre-40s, especially once I would fill in my album, is the 1943, yes, but we're not getting any steelies, which is sad. We still might. I don't have any magnets, so I can't really test it out and look to see if there's steelies. But, yeah. We got a 1958 Philadelphia. Another 1957 Denver. Ooh, this is not a bad 51 Denver. Not bad. Let's take a look at the back of that. It's really brown though. It's a bit worn, so I'm not going to keep it. It must be perfect. We got a 1953 Denver over here. Goes right over there, and I spy not a bad 42S. Might be a Grease Strike, I'm not sure, through that 4S. Because the rest of that looks pretty nice. Let's take a look around the coin. Looks like there are some strong and weaker letters. So it might be worn, or it might be some partial Grease Strikes. I'm unsure. For now, I'm gonna keep this to the side. CoinChaser, it's easier for you to find the estimate marks than over here in New York. We are far away from the estimate marks. Ralph Treasure talks about how he loves finding those Philadelphias because he's in Texas. It really all depends where you are. I'm bored of Philadelphias. I need more San Franciscos. You know how little is we find right over here in New York City? Pretty bad. We got a 56 right over here. And a 56 Denver. Let's see what else. Another 56 Denver. Let me just check it out really fast. We got a 1946 Philadelphia. 1944 Denver. Which goes right over here. We got a 1947 Denver. Where does it go? Where does it go? Right over there. Then we got a 1956 Philadelphia. A 1953 Philadelphia. Which goes right in over here. We got a 1952 Denver. Which goes right over here. Another 1956 Denver. Right over here. Another 1956 Denver. And we have just finished that last handful. Not last handful because we've got some more handfuls to go in this live stream. I know you're not close to Florida, but here in New York we're far. I mean, I know Florida's not close to San Francisco, but New York is farther from San Francisco than Florida. Florida's closer. It's easier to find San Francisco coins there than in New York. In New York, I has to go across the world. I know we're both Eastern time. Not world, USA, but I know we're both Eastern time, but San Francisco is down south and we're up north. And you're south with San Francisco. We got a 1950S. And I'll put it right over there. And we'll grab another handful. Let's see what else we've got. Grabbing a handful. Let's set it down. Slowly, slowly. I don't want to knock over any pals. Just like that, it's set down. We've got a not bad 1956, but it's not a keeper since it's too brown. And it's worn on the tops. 56, right over there. We got a 1957 Denver. A 1952 Denver. What else? Not the worst 57 Denver. Okay, it is. It's skunked. I was looking at the back first. Let me show you the back. The back's pretty nice. No gunk. The front's skunked, so I'm not keeping it. I mean, of course I'm keeping all these coins, but look, that's a pretty nice 1950. The keepers are like the side finds. And the others are what I'm gonna keep to roll up and keep in my collection for the future when wheat cents kept valuable. Like Indian head cents used to be like 5 cents each, and now they're $1 each, even the common ones. Look at that L in Liberty. Seems like it's got some doubling, but that's only a letter, so I'm not gonna say it's anything. That's a 1953 Philadelphia. Goes right over here. Coin 2.0 also lives in Florida. I'm a bit late to say that message since I saw it a little earlier, but if they don't acknowledge it, that's a 1941 Philadelphia. Right over there it goes. Let me just make sure something really quick. That's a kind of weird 41. Okay, never mind. So let's continue on. 1946 Denver. Look at this beautiful toned purple stunner of a 1944. No, it's scratched. Let's take a look at the back. Look at that beauty. Look at that. That is a 1944. Look at that. Look at the purple. Look at the purple on the front. That is a beautiful coin. Look at the toning. I gotta zoom out on this one. Let me focus it. Look at that. Wait for it. That is beautiful. You know, I went to Florida once before I met Coin Chaser. I went to Lighthouse Point. It was fun. I went in the summer. But look at this. Look at this 1944. Look at that purple. That is beautiful. That is true beauty. The back is more red. Look at the wheat stalks. That's a 1944. Sad it's got a couple of scratches. But that is beautiful. I'm so sad. Look at those scratches on the front. That is sad. But I'm so happy. Love that purple toning. Let's continue with the hunt. That was a beautiful find. Let me flatten this out and see if I see... Oh, I see another beauty. I haven't gotten the date yet. This is it. Let's see if it's another 40s. 1958 Denver, but I will keep it to the side. I will count it as a stunner. It's got a lot of red in it. That I call stunner. So let's add 2 more stunners to the board. Wait, really fast. I'm going to flatten this out even more. And I see a third and a fourth. This is good. Let's see if I see anything else. Let's see if I see anything else. A fifth. Okay, so let's put these in order. I've seen the fifth one is a beautiful 1951. Check out that reverse. That is even nicer than the obverse. The reverse is super nice. Check this one out. I don't know the date on this one yet. This one is a 56 Denver. The D's a bit off. I'm gonna check it later. Oh, I dropped the last stunner. Looked like it was gunky on the front though. 1 second, I'll go get it. I've lost it. Would you believe that? It's gone. It has rolled away. I seriously can't find it. There it is. And yes, it looks like it's got some red with some gunk and a gunk front. So I won't count it as a stunner. I'll just count it as regular 52 Denver. 1 sec. Looks like, yeah, we just got a little bit of red peeping out. But that's really all it is. Some red peeping out of the gunk. I was hoping the front wouldn't be like this. I was hoping it would be red, but the front's all gunk. And I can't even see the detail on the wheat stalks because of the gunk in the way. Let's check the 56D to see if there's any D errors. I do not see any errors with the D. If it was, we'd get 2 stunner D over Ds. Okay, so let's put this, and we're gonna add 4 more stunners to the board. That 50 the 52. We'll go with the 52Ds. It's not good enough. You tried your best, but you didn't succeed. And that will do it for the stunners. Now we'll just go through the days. Let me change the stunners. We've got 23 now. Not 123. We've got 23. 123 would have been awesome. I see a semi-nicer 56D here. It's not as nice as a stunner. It's pretty brown. Let's check the back. Yeah, the back is full on brown. Goodbye, Coins 2.0. I will check out the vid later. Here we got a 1956 Denver. got here 1958 Denver. A 1942 Denver. A 1957 Denver. And 1957, sorry, just straight off. I was on autopilot for a second there, just thinking in my head. That's why I was keeping it under there for so long. That's not a bad one. Pretty nice detail. Let's take a look at the date. 1958 Denver. It's brown, so it won't be a keeper. We got a 1940 Philadelphia. We got too many of those. We got a 1944 Philly, I think. Philly. Let's see how many people are still in the stream. Looks like we got 4 people. We actually had 6 at some point. Got a 1947 Denver. You know, coincidentally, I know how I could have left the stream on with no volume while doing this video. Sometimes I do that. I got a mail call in the middle of the stream, or I'll find treasure stream, and I just watch. I make the video, and my computer's going on in the background, muted with Rob. I got a 1958 Denver right over here. It's pretty nice. In fact, it is. It would have been a stunner if it weren't for the gunk. Should I count it as a stunner? It is fully red. It is beautiful. It's really peeping out, but then there's the gunk. You know what? The gunk won't stop it. I will call it a 1958 Denver Stunner. One more stunner to add. 24. Next up, we got a 57 Denver. 57 Denver. Goes right over there. 57 Philly. Right over there. Let's see what else we got over here. We got a 1955 Philadelphia. Wait, let me just check for the DDO. Not the poor man's DDO. Next up, 1946 Philadelphia. Right over there. We got a 1956. I'm running out of space. 1947 Denver. We got a 1940 Philadelphia. It's a woody. Pretty nice. Let's take a look at the reverse, see if it's woody. Kinda, yeah, it's pretty woody. Cool coin. It's a woody. But I won't keep it to the side because it's not too woody. It's only a little. Got a 1948D. Right over there. 1944D. Not the D over S. 1957D. 1951D. Just like that, just like that. 1952 Denver. We got a 1953 Philly. Let me put them where they go. 52 Denver, 53 Philly, right over there. That's perfect. Let's continue. We have a wheat reverse. We got a 1957 Denver. The chat hasn't been moving for a while. Hey guys, you want to say anything? Say hi. 1956 Denver. Coin Chaser, are you still here? We got a 57 Denver. Right over there. 42S. Let me see if there's something with that S. Might be an error with that S. You see that little extra stuff on the top? What do you think? Anybody here? I don't think there's a 42S error, but I could go and search it up really quick. Anyways, there's probably nobody watching. It says there's 3 people. Let's see, PCGS price guide. Let's go to 1942S. Under wheat cents. I'm going to check for 42S to see if there's any variety and S over S after it loads. For now, I will keep it to the side, or I'll keep it under scope for you guys to see. And it looks like there are some varieties for the 42S. That's what it says. I'm going to click on it and see what there are. There's 15 varieties. Let's see if there's any that's an S over S. Yes, there's an S 3-punch mint mark. So I'm going to check all of them and see. There's an S over... So there's 2 called S 3-punch mint marks. One called an S over S and one called an S over S over S. So I'll check them all. CoinChaser says he's here. I'm going to look at this S 3-punch mint mark. It doesn't look like mine. Let me open mine. Yeah, mine's not like that. Mine's not really like that. Okay, so let's go look at another one. The S double die obverse. Sure, let's check the S double die obverse, see if there's an S over S on this one. And if there is, we'll also have the double die obverse. So no, it's not. This is not it. This one's really different. Actually, let me check really fast. OBS. Could be. Could be. It could be. No, but the S isn't like that. It's not that crazy. Let me check OBS. I think it might be. It might be, but I'm not sure. I'm going to check the other ones. The S over S. Okay, so the S over S. Let's take a look at this one. I don't think it's this one either. But I'm going to keep it to the side since there are some S over S's now that I see. Looks like we got 4 people watching. And let's continue. I'll add it to the error board. Let's go. Errors. We got a 4. So we got an S over S and a D over D. The S over S is a possible one, and the D over D is a stunner one. And time to continue. This little lots. Got a 1940 S. Got a 1944 D. A 1956 D. I think we do. Never mind. I thought that was a 36, but it's a 56. Well, another 1956. Disappointment of a thing. Okay, fine. Maybe it's not a disappointment. Look, another 1956. Okay. You know what? Hey, do you see a DD on that? Let me flip that. Do you see doubling? On the 5? No, I think that's damage. The 5 straight. The 6 always has something like that. The 9 a bit, the 1 a bit, you know. I don't think it's anything. If it is, though, tell me. Tell me in the comments. Or not in the comments, but in the live chat. And if you are in the comments watching this, then you can go ahead and tell me in the comments. But I don't think somebody would get 2 hours into the live stream just watching if it's out live. I wouldn't do that. Here's another 1950-60. Got a 1942 over here. 1942s go right over there. Right here in the back. Let's see, we got a 57 Denver. I don't think there's anything. Is that a D over D? Because I see an extra bar. Coin chaser, no, I haven't checked messages in a while. I'll go check now. I didn't get a message. Not from Coin Chaser, not from Coin Corner. Maybe you text somebody else on Google Meet or Google Chat. Or Google Hangouts, that's the name. Anyways, I do not think this is a D over D. So, let's continue. Here we got 1953 Denver. Finding 2 silvers and 20 rolls is really lucky. We got a 1944. Got a 1958 Denver. Oh, I see a stunner. Right under the 1958 Denver was a stunner. The stunner is the 51 Denver. That is nice. And that is our 25th stunner. At this rate, we'll have more than 50 stunners. Because we'll probably have like, I don't know, 75 in total. That's my guess. 75 stunners if we keep at this rate. That is a nice one. More brown on the back, but it's really red on the front. And it's still got red on the back. It is a stunner for sure. Right there, stunner number 25. Stunner 25. Okay, let's continue. 1957 Denver with the die chip in the 9, really common. We got a 1956 Philadelphia, another 1957 Denver as well. Got a 1956 Philadelphia. I got here 55 Denver. We got here a 1945 S. We got a 1946. A 1944 Denver. I see right here in 1944 Denver. Is that an S over D? There's a little bit of stuff at the top, but I don't think it's anything. Oh, you didn't message me. Oh, well, are you gonna make a video on it? Yeah, you probably will. The video is gonna be called something like 22 silvers and 20 rolls. Unbelievable finds. That's something I would do. We got a 1956 Denver. A 1951 Philadelphia. Let me just check that. Nothing. 51 Philadelphia, right over there. Goes. Here's the 53 Denver. Denver, right over there. Just like that. Here's the 1958 Denver. We got a 1956. '57 Denver. 1941 Philly. Goes right over there. Got a 1944 Denver. After this, I'm going to take a 10-minute break because I got to organize up since I'm super unorganized right now. Got a 47S. A 1950S. '58 Denver. '47S. Dropped it. Right over there it goes. Super unorganized everything. Yep, I gotta take a 10-minute break to organize right after this handful, which is halfway done. Probably a little more. There's probably like 30 to 40 coins left. Got a 1956 Denver over here. Another 1956 Denver. 1958 Philadelphia. Got a 1956 Philadelphia. Got a 46S. Pretty strong 46 in that one. But I don't think every single other one was a great strike. That one's just a strong strike, probably. 555, not the poor man's DDO. 1942 Philadelphia. Goes right over there. Perfect. Just give me a second. Okay. Let's continue. 1946 Philadelphia. 1957 Denver. 1952 Philadelphia. Let me just check that. Looks like somebody's trying to split the 5 and the 2 there. There will always be similar. The 49 Denver right over there. First 49 in a long time. It's the least. It's the day with the least amount of coins. We have so many of every date except 49. We've got we've got every date in stacks, and then we've got the least amount of stacks on a date is 4 on 1948, except for 1949, which only has 1. We got a 57 number. Hello, Golden State Coin Hunts. Welcome to the stream. Got a 1947S. My iPad's broken, sadly, so I can't show you guys everything, but yeah. We got a 57 Philly. A 1952 Denver. Or right over there it goes. Got a 1956 Denver. I'm showing every single coin under the scope since I don't have my iPad. Got a 53 Philly. Got a 51 Denver. I mean S. A 1941 Philadelphia. Just making sure it's not that DDO. Okay, so the 41 Philadelphia goes with the 41 Philadelphias, of course. Oh, I just dropped a couple of 41 Phillies. Let me pick them up. They go right over there. And these go right over there. We got a 1957 right over here. Philly. A 1947 Denver. We got a 1956 Denver. Got a 52 Denver. Goes right over there. We got a 1956 Philadelphia. 1957 Denver. Let me just check that D. I don't think there's anything. A 1941 Philadelphia. A 1942 S. That S looks a little bigger than regular. Let me just check something. Yeah. Okay. Another 1941 Philadelphia. This one's pretty sharp. Would make for a good DDO. It isn't. We got a 1958 Denver. We got a 1953 Philadelphia. A 1957 Denver. And we're almost done with this handful, and then we'll grab the next one. But first, I'm going to take a 5-minute break to organize since everything's falling apart. Got a 55 over there. No errors on that. 1952 Denver. Goes right over here with the 52s. 53s and 52s are overlapping. Everything's falling apart. We got a 1956 Denver. Another 1956. A 1957. Thank you, CoinChaser. Goodbye. Maybe you'll be able to join in again later. Or if not, maybe tomorrow, or I'll see you in the comments in your next video, or in my video. Last coin is a super nice 1957 Denver with some die chips. Look at that. I won't count it as an error since it's a very minor, but it is very cool. Let's put it over here. We've got one more stunner. Stunner number 26. Now to everybody who's here, I'm going to spend just 5 minutes right now getting tidy. Sorry about the small break. By the way, meanwhile, you guys can look at this 1940 I have under the scope. I'm going to have under the scope and tell me if you think it's a proof or not. It's either a proof or a stunner, and it could be a proof. If it is, it's 1940. It's a rarer one. In a little while, I'll turn it to the reverse. 1 second. Trying to unblur it. Just like that. That's as unblurry as it gets. Okay. Time to do a little bit of sorting. Really fast, just checking. Okay, I'll switch this to the reverse for you guys. If you're even here. And you tell me if you think it's a proof or not. I don't even know if anybody's here. Let's see how many people. It looks like it's at 2 people. I'm almost done, everybody. Just give me 2 more minutes. If you're here, say hi in the chat. Sorry for the wait, everybody. I'm almost done. There's 2 people watching still. Let me get these stack of 1958s back up. Let's get these 50s. 58s back to regular, right over there. Just like that. This 1950 goes right over here, and let's continue. I'm gonna grab another gigantic handful, place it in a mill. I've got another handful. Let's see what we've got in this one. I'm gonna bring the scope back down, just like that. Make sure it's zoomed in good. That's about good. First coin up, we got a 53D. Oh wait, I forgot, I gotta put these 1956s back. One sec. Okay, I am ready to continue. Let's put this 53D right over here. I think I grabbed too big of a handful. Next coin is a 1953 Philly. Got a 1946 Philadelphia. A 1956 Denver. Got a not bad 1955. Let's check out the reverse. It's not bad. But I won't be keeping it to the side. Okay, next up, have a 1945 Philly. Got a 1958 Philadelphia. 1946. 1956 Denver. Another 1956 Denver. I just realized I didn't check that one for the D over D. Nope, not it. A 1956 Denver again. Goes right over there. Oh my god, another 1956 Denver. And yet, no 50-60 D over D, and no errors like that. Got another 1956 Denver. And these are picked out randomly. I'm not looking as I take them out. So I've had like 5, 6 50-60s in a row. Got a 52 Denver over here. We've got a 56 Denver over here. $1941 Philadelphia. Not the DDO. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna try and do something to make some space for myself since I am very tight in here. Let's move this. I don't even know if anybody's still in the stream. Please say hi in the chat if you are. I'm running out of space here. I'm out of space, really. Yeah, this is not really good. I'm trying to make myself a good amount of space here. Moving around all the coins slowly. This stream has been slower than most. Okay, almost done. Sorry for the hold up. And I have made space. My 1940s are free. They go right over there, just like that. This goes over here. We've got an up at 1957. We haven't had anything in the chat since CoinChaser left. Let's see how many people. There's still 2 people. It's been at 2 people. For a long time. Quarter hour, maybe. You two are not talking, though. What else we got here? 1957. Another 1940. Right over there. We got a 1956 Denver. Right over there. A 1952 Denver. A 1957 Denver. Just right over here, just like that. Moving some things to get some more space. Okay, next up we got another 57 Denver. 1956 Denver with a die chip. Let me just check the D. Nothing. Got a 1946 S. Got a 1955 D. Not a bad 58 Philly. Let's check the wheat reverses. Pretty nice. What else we've got? 1941, I think. I'm gonna check with the naked eye. It's 1940 something, I think 41. I'm gonna put it with the 41s since I'm not sure, and I think it's 41. I got a 48 over here, 48 Denver. Got a 1947 Denver. I've been streaming for a while now. 2 hours 40 minutes. 1947 Denver goes right over here. Got a 1957 Denver. That goes right over there. Pretty nice 1950 Philadelphia. Sharp detail. Let's check the wheat reverse. Pretty nice, but it's all brown, so I'm not keeping it to the side. This is another pretty nice one. 1957 Denver. Pretty nice with some die tips. Got a 1952 Denver. What else do we have? 1953 Denver. Wait, let me just check the D on that. Okay. Got a 1944 Denver. Right over there. We got 1949. Goes right over here. Oh, we have so few 1949s. Happy to see one of those finally. It's the date which we got least on, and the second least has twice as more than 1949s, which is 1948. We got 1956. You know, I'm starting to get tired. After this handful, I think this one's the last one. Let's see what else we've got. We got a 1950 Philadelphia. Goes with the 50s. We got so many 50s. Got a 1942 Denver. Nothing special with the mint mark over there. We got here a 1946 P. The 46s are really catching up with us. And here we got a 1941 D. We've got in here a 1940 Philadelphia, a 1947 San Francisco. We're starting to run out of space here. I don't even know if I'm talking to anybody. We have a 1944 Denver. Don't think it's city over us. Right over there it goes. We got a 1951 S. Right over there. And a 1940 Philadelphia. $1958 Denver. Nothing special going on, a couple of scratches. Got a 1946. $1956 Denver. A 1947 San Francisco. Where's the 47 San Francisco's? Right over there. Ooh, we got a stunner, finally. 1951 Denver. Pretty nice. Let's check the back of it. That is nice. The back is browner, but the front is beautiful. So I'm gonna count it as a stunner. 51 Denver. I'll put it with the other coins. And we'll add a stunner to the board. It's been a while. $27 stunners. Let's put OBS under here again. Got a 1957 Denver. Nothing special. And a 1946 San Francisco. You gotta make space for that now. 1957 Denver. Gonna run out of space for those soon, even going to the side. Got a 1955 Philadelphia. And a 1957 Denver. Got a 1946 Denver. Not too bad of a 54 Philadelphia. But it's too brown to keep. Here we got a 55. A 1945. A 1948 Denver. $1942 S. we got a 1958 Denver. Hello, Mopey. You are back finally. I haven't had movement in the chat for half an hour. Everything is going well. I've gotten more stunners. We got a San Francisco Mint S over S server on a 1942. Here, look. I'm about to get another stunner. This one's beautiful. Probably from the 40s. That's my guess. 1957 Denver, but I'll take it. It counts as a stunner. So yeah, Mopey, we're doing all good. I'm on my last handful, which was too big, but it works. I'm gonna finish this handful, and then I'm gonna stop the stream, and maybe I'll continue later tonight or Saturday. Most likely Saturday because I might watch a movie with my dad's later tonight. Look over here. I got a pretty nice 54 Denver. Look at that purple toning. Let's check out the back. Same purple toning. I'll count it as a stunner, but a purple stunner. And I'll keep it to the side. Just like that. Now, probably heard me stuck right over there. That's not a bad 45D either. Let's check out the back. If it's red enough, I'll count it as a stunner. No, the back's brown. I'll keep it with the other 45s. 45 down the right over there. And we'll add one more stunner to the board. So yeah, that's what's going on, Mopey. And after this, I'll take a snack. Maybe I'll call you. We could do a little bit of Roblox. And yeah, that's all. 28 stunners. I'm not even halfway through the first bag, I think. This is very, very long. I might be streaming for 2 weeks straight. This is a very long hunt. It also takes up over my whole entire desk. Got a 1958 Philadelphia. No, wait. Yeah, that's a squash Denver. Somebody must have been mean to it. 1 second. Let me... Okay. Well, I just took out some coins I forgot in here. I've got 2 more stunners over here. You gotta see this. Okay, well, I know you don't care, but it's a beautiful 1944. It sure is a stunner. It's got purple toning. And I love it. One of my favorites. And let's continue with the hunt. Let me just put these 58s back where they go. Let me make sure there's nothing else under here. There's nothing. I'm going to put these 58s back. The 58s back. I'm going to probably finish in 15 minutes or around there. Maybe 10 to 20 minutes. That's what I would say. Then I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to say goodbye. And we could play some Roblox. I don't even know if there's anybody else here. Because nobody's been talking in the chat. And I think there might be 2 viewers that are AFK. If we got a total of 3 right now, we got a total of 2. So 1 viewer that's AFK or just they're a child that likes to watch me, but they know they can't talk because of parental permission or something. Got a 57 number here. Got a 1956 number. $1957 Philadelphia. Got a 1956. Let's check out this 1952 Denver. Not a bad 1958 right over here. I'll call it a stunner if the back's red. The back's red enough. Stunner it is. No, it's not a stunner, it's brown. Might be a proof. No, it isn't. What really is a proof? It's gotta be that 1940. I think it's this one. No, it's this one. That beautiful thing. What is here? What do we got here? Pack of 58, I forgot. Okay. Onwards with the hunt. Got a 1956 Denver. Thank you for sticking by, Mopey. The 56 Denver goes right over here. We got a 1955 Philadelphia. A 1956 Denver. 1940s Philly. 1946s. 1958s. Just like that. 1958D. 1951D. We got a 1955. Looks like the poor man's DDO. I'm not entirely sure, but it might be. More known as die deterioration. I'm not gonna keep it, because I'm not even sure. I want it more clear if it's a poor man's DDO, or else it's really worth 4 cents. Got a 1956D. 1958. Philadelphia. 1956 Denver. Wait, let me just check that again. Just a little bit of gunk on the 5. Got a 1951 Philadelphia. And 1956 Denver. Pretty nice 1957 Denver. If the back's red enough, I'll count it as a stunner. So the back's probably going to be brown as always. Yep. Why is it always brown? I do not understand. Well, goes with the 57s. Got a 41 over here. Not the DDO. $1957. Mopey, maybe I could come over to your house. We could look through coins together. Maybe it could even be a coin kit video. We got a 1955 Denver. A 1944 Denver. Some racket going on. I hear police and I hear gunshots. Sounds really far away. Lots of police sirens. Hopefully nothing bad's going on. We got a 57. Whoopi, you might be able to hear it. You're not too far away from me. We got a 57 Denver. A 1940 Philadelphia. 1946. Philadelphia. 1946. Not a bad 50. Never mind. It's awful. It's skunked and it's awful. Oh god, that is awful. I just got the yes or that would be cool, so I'm pretty sure you're talking about now the coins. Not the gunshots. The 1944 Denver under a scope is not the D over S, but let me just focus it a little better. Yeah, definitely. Oh god, it could be. Let me zoom that in. I don't think it is. Let me find an SMM mark really quick. That's what it looks like. Yeah, I don't think so. I got a 1947S under the scope. Got a 1946S. Right there. 1946 Denver. 1952 Philly. No wait, it's a Denver. 1952 Denver again. 1957 Denver. I'm running out of space. 55 Denver. 1942 Philly. 1944 San Francisco. 1956 Philly. 1944 Denver. 1957 Denver. Okay, you're going AFK for a second. Okay. 1957 Denver. I've got a 1957 Denver. Lots of them. Let's see the back. It's pretty nice, but it's not a stunner. I've run out of space for the 1957s. Oh god. Okay, I think I know where to put them. Yeah, that's enough. That's good. We've got some space here. Just a bit, but it makes it... It's all good. We've got just enough space for the 57s. What else do we got here? Another 57 number? Wow. 1958 Denver. 1944 Denver. Wait, let me just check it for the D over S. I forgot. Nope. Got a 1950 Denver. Got a 1953 Denver. $1957 Denver. $1958 Philadelphia. Got a 1956 over here. Kind of damaged. Philadelphia. Got a 1944 Philadelphia. Oh, Silver Scripter. Not everybody got mod. It's just that the mods are the ones that, everybody, it's everybody that always comes. Like, not always comes, but, like, the people that are, like, I made a couple people mod, and those are those are a couple people that are here the most in the stream. And then every once in a while, some people pop in. I don't make them mods. But, since you're popping in a lot, I'll make you a mod. I have made you a moderator for my channel. Go ahead, say anything. Don't take advantage of it, or else I could, mod you and do some stuff also. Like, there's the timeout stuff. Like, so, the point of a mod is, just to put people in timeout or block people or do some stuff if they're channels. If they're not channels, not channels. Don't do that. If they're spamming and doing some bad stuff on the chat. But too many mods I don't really want, but I made you mod. Anyways, let's continue. Hello, Gaming Dog. Sorry that you're the only one that's not a mod. We've had some other people stop by. They're not mods. But yeah. We got a 1956. By the way, you guys are coming in towards the end of the stream. We're 3 hours in. We got a 1958 Denver. Not bad of a 57. Let's check the back. Oh, it's brown. Right over there it goes. We got a 1956 Philadelphia. Those 56s look like 36s sometimes, but I know it's a 56 because there's no 36s in this. There's nothing before 1939. We had 139, and the rest are 40 to 58. We got a 45 Denver. We got a 1945 Denver right over here. It goes right over there. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Got a 44 Denver. Let's check for the D over S. Got something weird going on. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's just a little tiny piece of microscopic tape. Goes right over there. The 44s are really growing. We did a lot today. You know they're in 2 bags of 2,500 and we're halfway through bag 1. Bag 2 is still untouched. Gaming Dog, don't be sorry. We must be in different time zones because I finished school 4 hours ago. I have a 1953 Denver. Yeah, 3 hours is a long time, Silver Scripter. 1953 Denver. Goes right over there. We're almost done. Got a 1944 Denver. It goes right over here. 1947 San Francisco. Gaming Dog, don't be sorry. It's okay. School first, then YouTube. I mean, unless you're a bad kid, but I don't think you are. I am sometimes. I gotta admit. Sad. I'm in New York, so I'm in the Eastern time. Here at 6 o'clock. What about for you, Gaming Dog? Do you end school at 3 or 2? For me, it's 2, and it starts early, like 7:30. But it might be more for you. Here we got a 1957 Philadelphia. A 1952. Pretty nice shape. It's got a little red. Let's check out the back. It's full brown, but it's pretty sharp. Got a 1952. 1956 Denver. Yeah, that's a lot more wheat cents left, multipolar. I'm barely done. I'm probably going to be streaming for 2 weeks in a row. I'm going to have a fun time. So the 56 Denver, I didn't check for the D over D. It is not it. We got a pretty nice 1953 with some toning. Okay, it's got some stuff on it, but it's got some warp. So I'll keep it with the other 53s. Just like that. Got a 1956 Philadelphia. 56 Philadelphia. There's probably 10 to 30, 20 to 30 coins left. Got a 1945. Right over there it goes. 1958 Denver. 1956 Philadelphia. 1951 Denver. Goes right over there. Got a 1942 Denver. Just like that. Where does it go? 42 Denver right over here. Got a 1956 Denver. A 1952 Denver, Phil Denver. Nothing special. Goes right over there. Got a 1952 San Francisco. Not bad. Let me move the scope a bit. Got a 1956 Denver. 45S, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. That is a tiny, tiny S. Damaged as well. Got a 1948 over here. 1948 Philadelphia. Right over there. Next up, 1952 Philadelphia. With the 52s it goes. Got a 1953 Denver. A 1958 Denver. Sorry, they're upside down. That's a nice 5070. It's brown. It's really reflecting off the light, but it's super brown. Okay, last 5 coins. We got a 1955 Denver. And the last 4 coins are reverse facing. Let's take a look. First one, 1945 Philadelphia. Right over there it goes. Second one, 1957 D. Goes right over here. Third one, another gray strike of a 1946 S. They're all gray strikes though. And the last one is a 1953 S. That is the last coin. I will be back tomorrow. I will try to be back tomorrow. I'm taking a quick look at the bag. I want to see if there's any stunners peeping off the top. I see one. Pretty nice. Purple one. Let's see the date on it.